Monica Peralta Fernandez, and I am honored to be a 20 under 20 semifinalist. Here are some random facts about me. I am the daughter of immigrant parents who immigrated to Mexico. I was also born and raised in Chapel Hill. I am currently a senior at Chapel Hill High School. My favorite artist is Taylor Swift, and I am in love with Melodrama by Lorde. And Control by SZA. Bluetooth connected. In addition to that, I am also a dark chocolate, jarritos, and sabritones enthusiast. Felt like that was very important to get across. The first question I will be addressing is from the category of the past. This question reads, if there's something you could change about the education system or your academic journey, what would it be and why? Let's go somewhere to talk about this. Somewhere to sit down and have a nice chat. A little Tykes table has been acquired. To answer the question, I think there are a variety of things that we can change. Growing up in a predominantly white school district that has one of the highest achievement gaps in the entire country, I think there are many things that we can do. Luckily, I had parents who noticed that there was an achievement gap and that were smart enough to push me and pressure me to do better, because I always felt like I had to demonstrate that I was smart enough and could perform as well as the other kids. The district could implement things like resources or providing tutoring for students or educating parents on math pathways that there are, or how even third grade reading scores can affect their children's pathways. The next question I will be answering is in the present, which is, how has your cultural identity impacted the way you navigate life as a learner and leader, and why? This is a good question, because as a learner, it has made me want to do or perform better. I always feel the need to prove myself to my teachers at the beginning of every single school year, and so it's made me a harder worker. And for my cultural identity as a leader, I am currently the leader of two things. I am student body vice president, and I am also a co-founder of the Black and Brown Student Union at my school. So with the Black and Brown Student Union, I've been able to connect with other students of color. And then as student body vice president, I've been able to make some sort of representation, as there wasn't really that much in years past, and also just making the school a more welcoming place. Like, my cultural identity has helped me become more aware that not everyone is included in things such as school events or being included in the classroom as an active participant. Next is the future. How do you plan on continuing to positively impact the Latinx community post-high school or post-college? Well, I've already done much at my own school when creating the Black and Brown Student Union, and I plan to do something very similar to this in college, since college towns tend to have large achievement gaps. Good examples are Chapel Hill, Boston, or any other major cities. At my own school, we've been able to talk to teachers, have things called classrooms of color, which are where we teach teachers how to treat their own students and say sort of some microaggressions against them, and let them learn what it's like to be a minority student in a classroom. I also would love to implement resources and tutoring to students, since those are not so available, like SAT tutoring or even just simple math tutoring or reading tutoring to elementary schoolers. Also, getting more parent participants to join and to advocate for their kids. Thank you so much for listening to my responses.